Good evening, everyone. This is Xiyal, and today I will be giving a brief update on the market. So, BTC dropped last week, and since then hasn't been doing much so far. So, it has been going sideways and has failed to go above this old range area that I mentioned earlier. So, it has been acting as resistance, and BTC has been ranging in between these two levels. So, this old range POC area has turned into a horizontal level here, which is the weekly open as well as the daily level. So my stance is still the same, that for BTC to go up any further, it needs to flip this old range area into support and then move up. If it fails to do so, we have some lower levels lower below this. And this is our weekly naked point of control at around 23,000 area. If we lose this, then we have this, and if we go further below this, we have 19,000 area, which is a monthly naked point of control as well as a weekly level here. In addition to this, this is also a previous all-time high, that is the 2017 all-time high. Let me show you on the bigger chart. So this one is actually previous all-time high at 19,000 area. So if we keep losing levels, this should be a significant level of interest from where we might get a reversal. So moving on to ES or S&P 500, it has a correlation with BTC and cryptocurrency overall. So it has been going down and it changed the market structure. It was in an uptrend before, but now it formed a lower high and a lower low. But for now, it has found some kind of support. If it is able to hold this support, this is actually a weekly level, as well as we have an anchored view up here, which is pulled from the March 2020 bottom, which is actually happened to the coronavirus panic. So this area might act as a support, and we can see a reversal or at least a brief upward trend, or a relief rally, so to say. So we might see that, but if we fail to go up from here, then there are these other levels of interest. I am more interested in this level actually, that is 3,800 area, which is the 382 retracement of the fib pole from March 2020 bottom to this top, and a weekly level. This is a more I prefer this level more because of this fib and confluence of fib and the weekly. So this might act as, we might see a reversal from here. If we don't see, then in my opinion, we are going to see a heavier retracement into these lower levels, in my opinion. So BTC and crypto is actually correlated with S&P 500. So whenever S&P 500 goes up, cryptocurrency and BTC in general goes up, or if it moves down, and we see a bigger crash in BTC and other altcoins. So, and then I will be going to DXY. DXY is actually inversely correlated with ES or S&P 500, and hence BTC. So DXY has been going up, and due to which S&P 500 has been going down, and for now it actually broke its previous all-time high, but it has been retracing in the past few days, but still it has formed a new all-time high, as well as it still has not formed a new lower low. So you kind of forming a sideways range. So for the markets overall, stocks and BTC and cryptocurrency, we need to see for them to go up, we need to see a downward movement of DXY. So we have a strong level of here, which would act as support, this monthly and the yearly level. So we have to see how the price react here. If we come down to this level, if it lose this level, then it is likely to go further down, and we might see the markets recover. So moving on to altcoins, I will firstly like to go up on the BTC dominance, on which the price actions of altcoins is heavily dependent. So whenever BTC dominance goes up, altcoins tends to retrace larger than BTC, or if BTC pumps, then it tends to pump or move up less. So it has been pumping quite strong lately, which is why we were seeing altcoins bleeding quite a lot. So it has been still in this sideways range, kind of bigger range. This has been since last year. It has been going sideways. So it is now at the value area high of this range. So we might see a small retracement, or even test these lower levels. If it moves down from here, we might see altcoins making good moves up, and if it doesn't, then we will likely see further retracement or bleeding in altcoins. So if there are other levels, there are levels of resistances above here, which is this. There is a weekly level at around 46.5%, and then above there is daily and monthly level. It is going to likely test these levels if it goes up from here. So keep an eye on this one, because on these altcoins quite depends quite a lot. So each BTC chart also plays a similar role to BTC dominance, but unlike BTC dominance, it is directly correlated. So whenever each BTC moves up, altcoins tends to move up as well. So each BTC has been kind of trading in this parallel channel, upward moving parallel channel. So it is around this bottom of this parallel channel. So we might see a bounce from here to go up and test these higher levels, but we will have some of these significant levels which it will be testing. So keep an eye on this. So I won't be going through much of these altcoins today, because BTC needs to reclaim the levels I have been mentioned. So 31 to 32,000 level needs to reclaim those levels for it to go further up. If BTC fails to go up, then I don't see altcoins moving up much, in my opinion. So I will be going through few alts which I think might do well, but other than that, if we see a reclaiming of this high level, I will go through furthermore alts in which I will give charts in our Telegram group. So if you are not there, be sure to check out. Link is in the description. So sushi is actually at this monthly level, but it is been ranging since the drop last week. So for it to go further up, I'm showing only the BTC pair today, because this is more reliable than the USDT pair. So this has been going sideways, so it needs to reclaim these levels to go further up, this daily level. So for now, it all depends on BTC, in my opinion. It needs to reclaim the 31 to 32k range. If it does, then in my opinion, these other altcoins will also move up. So CRV also, I think, has strong potential to do well in coming few days, because it took out this low, grabbed this liquidity, and has potential to go up from here. This was also in same case in USDT chart as well. Let me show you. So it also grabbed a liquidity, the low of this range, so it has potential to move up from here. So keep an eye on CRV. Then moving on to Sand. Sand has Sand bounced from this daily level, but this is still in this old range area. So this is old range point of control. So it is kind of trading in this old range still. So if it it needs to go above from here. It needs to go above from here to go further up. It needs to reclaim this top of these rings. So if it does, then we will see further up or move up on sand from here. But again, my opinion on this also is same as before. So it needs to, BTC needs to move up, or these to move up. So next is GMT. GMT is still trading. I mentioned GMT last week. So GMT has been going sideways since the drop last week. So it is around this golden pocket area. So it needs to break out from here. And if it does, then first level of resistance here would be this order block here, which is at around 1.8 to 1.177 area, which would act as a resistance, which we might get a short opportunity from here. So but if it reclaims this level, then we might see further movement up from here. So this GMT actually has quite high volume compared to any other alts, which is why I am including it in today's video. So this is it from me today. Hope you liked the video. So goodbye.